Okay, this is section 2.2, the second part of it. We already did evaluating. Now we're going to talk about terms. So, expressions are made up of terms. And a term is either a constant, so that's just like we talked about that, that's like a number, right? So it's either a constant or a group of a constant or a constant with variables, or just one variable. So here's some examples of terms. So 7 is a term, it's just a constant. It could be either a constant or a constant with some variables. And they're always being multiplied together. 6x squared is a term. I have a variable and a constant. 13xy is a term. I have my constant and my two variables, and they're all being multiplied together. (5y to the second power is a term. Got your constant and your variable. So there are like terms and unlike terms. So let's take a look at that. So, the examples I did right here, those are all unlike terms. They need to match up with the variable. So, unlike would be any one of these four. And we're really not going to do much with unlike terms. We're really going to concentrate on the like terms. So like terms match up which means the variables must be the same. So I'll show you what I mean. So 2x, 3x, and 10x are all like terms. We don't care about the number part. We just see that the variables match up. These is also a group of like terms. The x squareds match up. So everything needs, not everything, the numbers are okay, but the numbers can be different rather, but in order for them to be like terms, your variable piece or part must match up. So, well, what are we going to do with these like terms? Well, we're going to add them together. So let me just take okay, so this is an algebraic expression, and these are all matching up. So we can just put them together. 2x and 3x is 5x plus 10x, and my answer is 15x. So we're just adding the numbers together, the x comes along, and this is our answer. Let me take the second piece. And again, they all match up, they all have an x squared. So this is 13 plus 3, this is 16x squared. Again, I'm just adding the numbers together and bringing along the x squared. Okay, let's do some more examples of, we call it in math combining like terms. We're really just adding them together. So what if I had that expression? So what I like to do, I like to put boxes around the like terms, or the terms that match up. So in this case, there are my like terms, and I don't have anybody to go with the 7. I don't have another number. I can't put him with the 6y and 4y because they don't match up. One's a constant, and these are with the variable y. So what's 6y and 4y? 10y. And since 7 doesn't have another number to go with it, he just comes along. So if you want to, you can try boxing the like terms, so you'll know to put those together since they both have the y in common, and then tack on the 7. What if we had 2 variables? Okay, so I'm going to box in the ones that match up. The x's match up, and then the y's match up. And again, you don't have to do this. If it helps you, great. If you don't need to box them, it's up to you. I know it's helped a lot of my students in previous classes, so I'm just showing you. So, like terms, 3x and 5x is 8x. And then I've got 4y minus 2y. What's 4y minus 2y? Well, what's 4 minus 2 is 2. So this answer is 8x plus 2y. So we just put the x's together and the y's together. And let's do one more. Okay. Here's another example. Okay, I've got three things going on here. I've got C's, I've got D's, and I've got constants or numbers. So I'm just boxing in the ones that match up. I've got C's, D's, and numbers. So I'm going to take that. You can start wherever you want. I'm going to start with the C's. What's 7C and 6C? That's 13 C's. I've got a 4 and an 8, both numbers. They're like terms. What's 4 and 8? 12. Then I've got 4D and 5D. What's 4 and 5 is 9. So that's 9D. And it doesn't need to be in this order. You can do the numbers first, or the D's first, or I did the C's first. You can write it in any order. Just make sure you put your like terms together. Okay, the last thing I'm going to talk about is translating. And we've done a lot of this already. Okay. So how do I write the product of 3 and y? My key word is product, right? And if you look back in your notes, what does product mean? It means to multiply. So I want to write in math the product of 3 and y. So we can write like this, or we can just put them together, because when you put them together like that and they sit together side by side, that means times. But this is good as well. Either way is good. Okay, I want to write in math the sum of 17 and b. So key word here is sum. What does sum mean to do? Add together. So the sum of 17 and b would just be 17 plus b, or if you want to write b plus 17, either one is good. So always look for your keywords, like this was product, sum, the quotient of 9 and x. What is my key word? Quotient. What does that mean? It means to divide. So the quotient of 9 and x, we can write it a couple different ways. We're just going to go left to right, so 9 divided by x, or you can put the 9 on top and the x on the bottom. It doesn't matter, it means the same thing. So we did evaluating expressions, combining like terms, don't worry about the unlike terms, and translating from English to math. And if you know your keyword, it'll be so easy for you. So I believe there's 9 problems in WebAssign. Try those. If you have any questions or comments, send me an email.